So here we go. I'm going to do Someday Soon. I'm starting. Mute yourselves. There's a young man that I know. His age is 21. Come from down in southern Colorado. Just out of the service. He's looking for his fun someday soon. Going with him someday soon. My parents cannot stand him 'cause he rides the rodeo. My daddy says that he will leave me crying. I would follow him right down the toughest road I know someday soon. Going with him someday soon. When he comes to call, my pa ain't got a good word to say. Guess it's 'cause he's just was wild as in his younger days. So blow you old blue norther, blow my love to me. He's likely driving back from California. He loves his damned old rodeo as much as he loves me someday soon. Going with him someday soon. So blow your old blue norther, blow my love to me. He's likely driving back from California. He loves his damned old rodeo as much as he loves me someday soon. Going with him someday soon. Someday soon. I'm going with him someday soon.
Okay.
Nice job.
Do a tune here by Jay Gould's daughter. And Jay Gould was a railroad tycoon. And I'm not sure exactly when that was, but I presume it was right around the turn of the not the 20, yeah, the turn of the 20th century. Anyway, the song is by Charlie Poole, Jay Gould's daughter, and I got it from Steve Gillette and his wife, Cindy Magson. And anyway, they do a real nice job of it. So here we go. Jay Gould's daughter said before she died, Papa fixed the fly so the bums can't ride. Ride they must, they gotta ride the rod. Let them put their trust in the hands of God. In the hands of God. In the hands of God. Let them put their trust in the hands of God. Jay Gould's daughter said before she died, there's 2 more trains I'd like to ride. Jay Gould's daughter, tell me what can they be? It's the Southern Pacific and the Santa Fe. And the Santa Fe. And the Santa Fe. The Southern Pacific and the Santa Fe. Jay Gould's daughter said before she died, there's 2 more drinks I'd like to try. Jay Gould's daughter, tell me what can they be? It's a glass of water and a cup of tea. And a cup of tea. And a cup of tea. A glass of water and a cup of tea. On a Monday morning it began to rain. Around the curve came a passenger train. On the blinds was Hobo John. He's a good old rounder, but he's dead and gone. He's dead and gone. He's dead and gone. He's a good old rounder, but he's dead and gone. Charlie Snyder was a good engineer, told his firemen not to fear. Pour on the water, boy, shovel on the coal, stick your head out the window, see the drivers roll. See the drivers roll. See the drivers roll. Stick your head out the window, see the drivers roll. See the drivers roll. See the drivers roll. Stick your head out the window, see the drivers roll. Jay Gould's daughter.
Nice.
He's a real nowhere man, sitting in his nowhere land, making all his nowhere plans for nobody. Doesn't have a point of view, knows not where he's going to. Isn't he a bit like you and me? Nowhere man, please listen. You don't know what you're missing. Nowhere man, the world is at your command. He's as blind as he can be, just sees what he wants to see. Nowhere man can you see me at all. Nowhere man, don't worry, take your time, don't hurry, leave it all till somebody else lends you a hand. Doesn't have a point of view, knows not where he's going to. Isn't he a bit like you and me? Nowhere man, please listen. You don't know what you're missing. Nowhere man, the world is at your command. He's a real nowhere man, sitting in his nowhere land, making all
making all his nowhere plans for nobody. Making all his nowhere plans for nobody. So I'm going to try something from Neil Young. I'm not sure how this ends, so anyway. I think I'll pack it in, buy a pickup, and take her down to L.A. in my next life. Find a place to call my home and try to fix up and start a brand new day. The woman I'm thinking of, she loved me all up, but I'm so down today. She's so fine, she's in my mind. I hear her calling. I see the lonely boy out on the weekend, trying to make it pay. Can't relate to joy, he tries to speak and I can't begin to say. The woman I'm thinking of, she loved me all up, but I'm down today. And she's so fine, she's in my mind. I hear her calling. She got pictures on the wall that make me look up from her big brass bed. And now I'm running down the road and trying to stay up somewhere in her head. The woman I'm thinking of, she loved me all up, but I'm down today. And she's so fine, she's in my mind. I hear her calling. See the lonely boy out on the weekend, trying to make it pay. Can't relate to joy, he tries to speak and can't begin to say. And I don't know if it goes anywhere from here, so here is where I'm gonna end it.
This is from 1970 or so, from that album that I listened to 1,000 times in a row, Tea for the Tillerman. Sound familiar?
Yep.
By Mr. What's his name? Stephen Dimitri.
Pato Estebanes.
Mr. Cat.
That's
Estebanes.
the guy.
Yourself.
Okay. hard-headed woman, one who'll take me for myself. And if I find my hard-headed woman, I won't need nobody else. No, no, no. I'm looking for a hard-headed woman-headed woman, one who'll make me do my best. And if I find my hard-headed woman, I know the rest of my life will be blessed. Yes, yes, yes. I know a lot of fancy dancers, people who can glide you on the floor and move so smooth but have no answers. Oh, 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 oh. When you ask, what'd you come here for? I don't know. I know many fine feathered friends, but their friendliness depends on how you do. They know many surefire ways to find out the one who pays and how you do. I'm looking for a hard-headed woman-headed woman, one who'll make me feel so good. And if I find my hard-headed woman, oh, 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 I know my life will be as it should. Yes, yes, yes. I'm looking for a hard-headed woman, one who'll make me do my best. And if I find my hard-headed woman,
All right, so I also have a theme, which you can guess, since Ed started that game. And so, let me turn my speaker off.
This is a song written by Dolly Parton that I used to sing a lot with my brother Billy. Mama never seemed to miss the finer things in life. If she did, she never did say so to Daddy. Never wanted to be more than a mother and a wife. If she did, she never did say so to Daddy. The only thing that seemed to be important in her life was to make our house a home and make us happy. Mama never wanted any more than what she had. If she did, she never did say so to Daddy. Well, he often left her all alone. She didn't mind staying home. If she did, she never did say so to Daddy. She never missed the flowers and the cards he never sent her. If she did, she never did say so to Daddy. Being took for granted seemed to notice that he didn't kiss or hold her. If she did, she never did say so to Daddy. One morning we awoke just to find a note Mama carefully wrote and left for Daddy. And as he began to read it, our ears could not believe it. The words that she had written there to Daddy. Well, she said, kids are older now, and they don't need me very much. I've gone to look for love I need so badly. I've needed you so long, but I just can't keep holding on. She never meant to come back home. If she did, she never did say so to Daddy. Goodbye to Daddy.
Back early on in Elvis Costello's career, he did an album with a group called The Attractions, which was not his usual group, but it was called Imperial Bedroom. And I think it's a really good album. And this is a song that I really like the composition. I like the instrumentation and the melody and the chords. The lyrics are a little weird, but I'm going to do it anyway because I don't have any choice. That's the lyrics go with the song. It tells a good story. It's called The Long Honeymoon, and there's a good chance nobody really knows this song. All the bedroom lights go out as the neighborhood gets quiet. Everything in heaven and earth is almost right. But there's a wife who's wondering where her husband could be tonight. And when the phone rang only once, she took a dreadful fright. Little things just seem to undermine her confidence in him. He was late this time last week. Who can she turn to when the chance of coincidence is slim? 'Cause the baby isn't old enough to speak. It's been a long honeymoon. She thought too late, she spoke too soon. There's no money back guarantee of future happiness. It's been a long honeymoon. If he's out on a date, then her life's been ruined. She never thought her love could ever be as strong as this. And the papers feature the murders of lonely women. If he isn't in by 10, she'll call up her best friend. Why doesn't he come home? Why does her friend's phone keep on ringing? Maybe she should just pretend. It's been a long honeymoon. She thought too late, she spoke too soon. There's no money back guarantee of future happiness. It's been a long honeymoon. If he's out on a date, then her life's a ruin. She never thought her love could ever be as strong as this. Be as strong as this. Long
Steel rails, chasing sunshine round the bend, winding through the trees like a ribbon in the wind. I don't mind not knowing what lies down the track, 'cause I'm looking out ahead to keep my mind from turning back. It's not the first time I found myself alone at dawn. If I really had you once, then I'd have you when I'm gone. Whistle blowing, blowing lonesome in my mind, calling me along the never-ending meadow line. Steel rails, chasing sunshine round the bend, winding through the trees like a ribbon in the wind. I don't mind not knowing what lies down the track, 'cause I'm looking out ahead to keep my mind from turning back. Sun is shining through the open boxcar door, lying in my mind with the things I've known before. I've lost count of the hours, days, and times. Just the rhythm of the rails keep the motion in my mind. Steel rails, chasing sunshine round the bend, winding through the trees like the ribbon in the wind. I don't mind not knowing what lies down the track, 'cause I'm looking out ahead to keep my mind from turning back. 'Cause I'm looking out ahead to keep my mind from turning back.
Okay, gonna do a Kate Wolf song, Trumpet Vine, and there's not a lot to say other than it's just a good, just well-written Kate Wolf song, and you need to observe how my sound produces it in your situation there, because I worked on it too, worked on the keyboard too. So anyway, here we go. The trumpet vine grew in the kitchen window and bloomed bright orange on the wall. You sat in the morning light holding a guitar as the first summer rain began to fall. Like a gentle raindrop, your words fell in the air, making things so clear as you quietly sat there.
me of the other times you have come before and brought a song or just walked in through the kitchen door. Now it seems the truest words I ever heard from you were said at kitchen tables we have known. 'Cause somehow in the warm room with coffee on the stove, our hearts were really most at home. Sitting at the table, looking hard at you, catching up on stories of the things we tried to do. It seems we really said the most when we didn't talk at all, and let a song speak for us like sunlight on the wall. Now as we come and go in sunshine and in rain, some years are seen more clearly than the rest. And if it weren't for kitchen songs and mornings spent with friends, we all must lose the things we love the best. I can see you sitting there beneath the trumpet vine, sunlight through the windows in the kitchen in my mind. You came when you were needed, did not ask for more, and turn and find you walking through the kitchen door.
Trumpet Vine.
Not a song.
I've got to push this button, not that one. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us, above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Ah, ah. Imagine there's no countries. Isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for, and no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. Hope someday you'll join us, and the world will be as one. Imagine no possessions. Wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger. A brotherhood of man. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. Hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one.
Is Arlo had a dream, and when he woke up, he realized the dream was a song. And he wrote things down, but he wasn't sure if he was dreaming somebody else's song that had already been written, or was it an original song in his dream. So does everybody know Darkest Hour? It's the 10th of January, and I still ain't had no sleep. She comes waltzing in the nighttime made of wings. She is dressed up like a bandit with 100 sparkling rings, looking for my company to keep. Coming closer to me, she doesn't say a word. In the shadows of the Starved Rock Tower, where the sounds of the night were the only things we heard. In my darkest hour, she don't want to hear no secrets, she would guarantee me that. She knows there ain't no words that can describe her, with her white silk scarves and her black Spanish hat. She knows there ain't no way I can deny her. Yes, a blue velvet perfume filling up the night. The guards are all asleep that watch the tower. The moonlight held her breast as she easily undressed. In my darkest hour, her father's in his chambers with his friends all gathered round. They're plotting their enemy's demise. With the last detail done, they await the coming sun. While I am staring in my lover's eyes, her brothers and her sisters are all through for tonight, pretending that they've just come into power. But she, foremost of all, knows that they can only fall in my darkest hour. hungry wings of melodies, while my love awakens me. In the midst of the sunburst first light, her hands are holding up the skies as I hid my open eyes. Every move just for herself, and that's so right. Soon I went along my way with no words that could explain, as she began descending to the tower. Her safety now concerns me, her circumstance to blame in my darkest hour.
Some of them were dreamers, some of them were fools who were making plans, thinking of the future. With the energy of the innocent, they were gathering the tools they would need to make their journey back to nature. And while the sand slipped through the opening, and their hands reached for the golden ring, in their hearts they turned to each other's hearts for refuge. In the troubled years that came before the deluge, some of them knew pleasure, some of them knew pain, and for some of them it was only the moment that mattered. And on the brave and crazy wings of youth, they went flying around in the rain, and their feathers, once so fine, grew torn and tattered. And in the end they traded their tired wings for the resignation that living brings, and exchanged love's bright and fragile glow for the glitter and the rouge. In a moment they were swept before the deluge. Let the music keep our spirits high. Let the buildings keep our children dry. Let creation reveal its secrets by and by, by and by. When the light that's lost within us reaches the sky. Some of them were angry at the way the earth was abused by the men who'd learn how to forge her beauty in a power. And they struggled to protect her from them, only to be confused by the magnitude of her fury in the final hour. And when the sand was gone and the time arrived, in the naked dawn only a few survived, and in attempts to understand a thing so simple and so huge, believed that they were meant to live after the deluge. Let the music keep our spirits high. Let the buildings keep our children dry. Let creation reveal its secrets by and by. By and by. When the light that's lost within us reaches the sky. Let the music keep our spirits high. Let the buildings keep our children dry. Let creation reveal its secrets by and by. By and by. When the light that's lost within us reaches the sky.
So this is for you, George. It's written by Bruce Springsteen.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Well, it's Saturday night. You're all dressed up in blue. I've been watching you all night. Maybe you've been watching me too. So somebody ran out, left somebody's heart in a mess. But if you're looking for love, honey, I'm tougher than the rest. Some girls, they want a handsome man, some good-looking Joe on their arms. Some girls want a sweet-talking Romeo. Well, around here, baby, I've learned to get who you can get. So if you're rough enough for love, honey, I'm tougher than the rest. Yeah, the road is dark, and it's a thin, thin line, but I want you to know I'd walk it for you anytime. Maybe your other girlfriends couldn't pass the test, but if you're rough and ready for love, honey, I'm tougher than the rest. Well, it ain't no secret, I've been around a time or two. Well, I don't know, babe, maybe you've been around too. There's another dance, babe, all you got to do is say yes. And if you're rough and ready for love, honey, I'm tougher than the rest. Yeah, if you're rough and ready for love, honey, I'm tougher than the rest.
Okay, well, I'm going to do another Elvis Costello song off that same album, Imperial Bedroom. And this is called Human Hands. And don't ask me what the lyrics are, but it's a fun one to sing. I've been talking to the wall and it's been answering me. Oh, darling, how I miss you. I'm just a mere shadow of my former selfishness. I crave the silhouette of your kiss with only the blue light of the TV on. Lip sync and threats and false alarms. There's a boy somewhere holding hands with himself and a girl in the window of the Reaper barn. Whenever I put my foot in my mouth and you begin to doubt that it's you that I'm dreaming about, do I have to draw you a diagram? All I ever want is just to fall into your human hands. With the kings and queens of the dance hall craze, checkmate in 3 moves in your heyday. Now the girls don't listen to your lines anymore. You're just a part of someone else on the factory floor. You still say, where's the action? Now you manufacture happiness and get sold on the quick for someone's satisfaction. Whenever I put my foot in my mouth and you begin to doubt that it's you that I'm dreaming about, do I have to draw you a diagram? All I ever want is just to fall into your human hands. Tighter and tighter I hold you tightly. You know I love you more than slightly, although I've never said it like this before. All you toy soldiers and scaremongers, are you living in this world? Sometimes I wonder in between, saying you've seen too much and saying you've seen it all before. Whenever I put my foot in my mouth and you begin to doubt that it's you that I'm dreaming about, do I have to draw you a diagram? All I ever want is just to fall into your human hands. All I ever want is just to fall into your human hands.
All right, I'm doing Circle Game by Joni Mitchell.
Oh, good, good.
I do those all the time.
Yesterday, a child came out to wonder, caught a dragonfly inside a jar. Fearful when the sky was full of thunder, tearful at the falling of a star. And the seasons, they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on the carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came and go round and round and round in the circle game. Then the child moved 10 times round the seasons, skated over 10 clear frozen streams. Words like when you're older must appease him, and promises of someday make his dream. And the seasons, they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on the carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came and go round and round and round in the circle game. 16 springs and 16 summers gone now. Cartwheels turn to car wheels through the town. And they tell him, take your time, it won't be long now, till you drag your feet to slow the circles down. And the seasons, they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on the carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came, and go round and round and round in the circle game. So the years been by, and now the boy is 20. Though his dreams have lost some grandeur coming true, there'll be new dreams, maybe better dreams and plenty, before the last revolving year is through. And the seasons, they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on the carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came, and go round and round and round in the circle game. And go round and round and round in the circle game.
Okay. Do a Bill Stain song here called Gambler's Game.
Now the players have taken their places, and the dealer is holding the cards. Gentle red hearts and aces, blackjacks and diamonds so hard. All around the town, well, he lays them on down, unconcerned with the cost or the pain. For there will be winners and there will be losers, and love is a gambler's game. Love is a gambler's game. Love is a gambler's game. There will be winners and there will be losers, and love is a gambler's game. So you figure you'll pass and get by with a ride, but the bets, they are all given down. The cool queen of hearts, she is hiding somewhere, and you wonder if she's even in town. And with a flash of your eye, well, you're raised to the sky, for you know that it's always the same. For there will be winners and there will be losers, and love is a gambler's game. Love is a gambler's game. Love is a gambler's game. There will be winners and there will be losers, and love is a gambler's game. So with hearts and dreams and hopes and schemes, everybody is invited to play. Now the ante is in and it's yours if you win. It's so hard to go walking away. So now the time has arrived to let go or survive. And you feel like your back's to the wall. You fold, you hold on to something inside you that tells you to go for it all. Whatever you do, there is one thing that's true. There is really nobody to blame. There will be winners and there will be losers, and love is a gambler's game. Love is a gambler's game. Love is a gambler's game. There will be winners and there will be losers, and love is a gambler's game.
Love is a gambler's game.
The sound is just.
I once had a girl, or should I say, she once had me. She showed me her room, isn't it good, Norwegian wood. She asked me to stay and she told me to sit anywhere. I looked around and noticed there wasn't a chair. I sat on the rug, biding my time, making her wine. We talked until 2, and then she said, it's time for bed. Told me she worked in the morning and started to laugh. I peeked in and crawled off to sleep in the bath. And when I awoke, I was alone, whispered at home. So I lit a fire, isn't it good, Norwegian wood?
All right. Well, in a way, I'm gonna try to shorten this song because it's so long. But in a way, it's good that there's an extra song spot because this is a long one. So. Where have you been, my blue-eyed son? And where have you been, my darling young one? I stumbled on the side of 12 misty mountains. I've walked and I crawled on 6 crooked highways. I stepped in the middle of 7 sad forests. I've been out in front of a dozen dead oceans. I've been 10,000 miles in the mouth of a graveyard. It's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard rain. It's gonna fall. What did you see, my blue-eyed son? What did you see, my darling young one? I saw a newborn baby with wild wolves all around it. I saw a highway of diamonds with nobody on it. I saw a black branch with blood that kept dripping. Saw a room full of men with their hammers a bleeding. I saw a white ladder all covered with water. I saw 10,000 talkers whose tongues were all broken. Saw guns and sharp swords in the hands of young children. It's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard rain gonna fall. And what did you hear, my blue-eyed son? What did you hear, my darling young one? I heard the sound of thunder that roared out a warning. Heard the roar of a wave that could drown the whole world. Heard the 100 drummers whose hands were blazing. Heard 10,000 whispering and nobody listening. I heard one person starve, heard many people laughing. Heard the sound of a poet who died in the gutter. Heard the sound of a clown who cried in the alley. It's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard rain is gonna fall. Who did you meet, my blue-eyed son? And who did you meet, my darling young one? I met a young child beside a dead pony. I met a white man who walked a black dog. Met a young woman whose body was burning. I met a young girl, she gave me a rainbow. I met one man who was wounded in love. Met another man who was wounded in hatred. It's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard rains are gonna fall. What'll you do now, my blue-eyed son? What'll you do now, my darling young one? Well, I'm going back out, oh, the rain starts a-falling. I'll walk to the depths of the deepest dark forest, where the people are many and their hands are all empty. where the pellets of poison are flooding their waters, where the home in the valley meets a damp, dirty prison. The executioner's face is always well hidden, where hunger is ugly, where souls are forgotten. Black is the color, none is a number. I'll tell it, I'll speak it, I'll think it and breathe it, and reflect from the mountain so all souls can see it. But I'll know my song well before I start singing. It's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard rain is gonna fall.
This song was written by Emmylou Harris and co-written by, can't remember his first name, but his last name is Danoff.
Rick.
I don't want to hear a love song. I got on this airplane just to fly, and I know there's life below me, but all that you can show me is a prairie and the sky. I don't want to hear a sad story full of heartbreak and desire. The last time I felt like this, I was in the wilderness and a canyon was on fire, and I stood on the mountain in the night and I watched it burn. I watched it burn, watched it burn. I would rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. I would spend my life in the saving grace. I would walk all the way from Boulder to Birmingham if I thought I could see, if I could see your face. Well, you really got me this time. And the hardest part is knowing I'll survive. I've come to listen for the sound of the trucks as they pull down that old 95 and pretend that it's the ocean coming down to wash me clean, to wash me clean. Baby, do you know what I mean? I would rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. I would hold my life in a saving grace. I would walk all the way from Boulder to Birmingham if I thought I could see your face. If I thought I could see, if I could see your face.
Well, this is a song that was uncovered in Grant's tomb. It was buried along with Grant, and it was no. This is I'm gonna stay consistent with Ed's theme and do a John Lennon song.
Good for you.
And I have never performed this song in front of anybody, I don't think, although that might not be true. I mean, I shouldn't say not in front of anybody, but certainly not in front of more than one or two other people before. Let's get this scrolling. Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to strawberry fields. Nothing is real and nothing to get hung about. Strawberry fields forever. Living is easy with eyes closed, misunderstanding all you see. It's getting hard to be someone, but it all works out. It doesn't matter much to me. Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to strawberry fields. Nothing is real and nothing to get hung about. Strawberry fields forever. No one, I think, is in my tree. I mean, it must be high or low. That is, you know, it can't tune in, but it's all right. That is, I think it's not too bad. Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to strawberry fields. Nothing is real and nothing to get hung about. Strawberry fields forever. I always know, sometimes think it's me, but you know I know when it's a dream. I think I know of thee, oh yes, but it's all wrong. That is, I think I disagree. Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to strawberry fields. Nothing is real and nothing to get hung about. Strawberry fields forever. Strawberry fields forever. Strawberry fields forever.